Other guys, so I wanted to discuss, I'm just going to touch lightly on relationships today. Um, Mainly I've touched on it in other videos, everything meshes together with abundance. And I'm thinking of, more than enough of all good things, think the money, the health, the happiness, the love, all this sort of stuff. Relationships are one area to put serious amount of time into with regards to making sure they are healthy and healing. I'm talking about relationship with money, with your health, with your body, with just who you are as a person, with your friends, with your family. In particular, your family. You come from your family of origin. You're not necessarily, well, that's a whole other conversation I was going to say there. You get to choose the family you're born into for this incarnation. So it's for a reason. So if you're going, yeah, well, I had this uncle was this way, and this happened. You chose that. And whatever happened was part of your evolution. So you chose that to shape you. So all I'm saying is you got to do the work to heal any wounds that you have there. In particular, stuff with parents. If you've got issues with father issues, it will trickle into, and you're a man, it will trickle into like your stuff as being a man and yours, perhaps, possibly, as well as relationships with other men. You can see how that's going to play out in life, that relationships are important. If you have issues with mother issues need to be resolved. You can come out as relationship issues with women, or maybe how you relate to yourself if you are a woman, or the masculine and feminine, how you're expressing that. Very, very important. The issues with the parents heal, it will improve all areas of life. If you've got issues with your parents, forgive them. If you can talk it out with them, talk it out. If you can do prayers for them, if you can do whatever it is you have to do, get that stuff sorted. If you have to talk to somebody, if you do therapy, whatever your thing is, you deal with that. Everything will improve. You need to look at all the family stuff for sure. The relationship stuff, look at patterns you have in relationships. Why am I having this over and over? Gabrielle Bernstein talks about relationships can be universal assignments. You can always just ask the universe, hey, I need help with this assignment, these universal assignments. Why am I having this pattern with men? Why am I having this pattern with women? And you can always be asking, your soul, of what is this bringing forth? What is this trying to teach? Because literally Earth is a school. It is lessons. You're learning lessons. You're constantly learning. So what I'm saying is, heal your your relationships are massive, absolutely massive. When I worked with my coach, who I'm going to see what having on the channel, and I went in there and wanted to talk about abundance and all this sort of stuff, and it was literally just like, wham, let's look at our relationship stuff. And you're going, really? And you have to look at it. I mean, if you're holding on stuff from exes, let the exes go, let the baggage go, forgive them, move on, move forward, but be willing to look at it. Look at it in your meditations, look at it seriously, take some serious time and look at that. You pat yourself on the back for how far you've grown. Maybe you're not attracting a certain type of person anymore, or you've evolved since X, Y, and Z in the past. Heal that relationship with the inner child. Your relationship to your ego, you don't have to hate it, you can love it. Your relationship to your shadows, you're having like so much compassion for yourself no matter what. It's vital. It's absolutely vital. Relationships are so important. If you're one of these people, it's funny, you think of some people who are, they're just chasing something in their life, but they're ignoring relationships. It's not good. And I like this because I said this to a buddy of mine, Paul. Well, I love Paul Chek. He's a holistic practitioner, world renowned. And he talked about when working with athletes, one of the biggest things he would find, they would start ignoring their relationships. Excuse me. So imagine somebody's training for a gold medal, excuse me, and they start having issues with their wife or some sort of, or husband, or who knows. We'll just say their wife. And they're having issues because they're trying to just narrow their focus. No, I need to do this, this, and this. It's like, so you're really trying to push away your support system. You need the love, the help, the support, all this sort of stuff. and you're trying to push that away while launching ahead, or they're ignoring their friends and all this sort of stuff. That's vital. Or you ignore your inner child. Your inner child will start to pretty much cry and speak up in a whole bunch of ways if you're ignoring that relationship. You do not want to be suppressing your inner child. Um, yeah, I mean, you need to look what your relationships with men, what your relationships with women, with your body, with money. With body is a big one because you get to choose your point of attraction. You heal that relationship. Like health is vital. Your relationship to health. If you're one of these people like, yeah, I'm a great manifester, but their health is garbage, or I won't say garbage, but it's like this afterthought. That is, you're leaving so much on the table. Health should be a pillar, like a huge thing. You address the health, you go and detox the body, you go and do whatever you can to improve your health. The vibration of your body being goes up. You naturally attract better. Like, what did you do to make so much more money, more abundance, or more love, this and that? Oh, I started eating healthier. Literally. I started eating healthier. I healed my relationships with my body. I realized it's amazing and I love it. And because of that, all these other areas got enriched in my life. And I mean, self love, self care, all this sort of stuff. It's healing that relationship with self, learning who you are, what your needs are, what makes you happy, instead of going, well, you're at fault because you're not making me happy. That sort of crap. No, 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 no. No one's responsible for making you happy. Happiness is an inside job. I remember hearing that, and I love that line. It's true. So true. So take the time to figure out who you are. Like solo travel is a great example for that. Learn who you are. What do you like? What do you like to do? What are your passions? Um, Relationships are so, so important. And this extends to the money. And it's a lot of time when people think of law of attraction, it starts to come up with material things and money things. This is the stuff to be looking at. Your relationships. Your relationships. If you're this person that's a CEO and you've got a ton of money in the bank, but your relationships are garbage, I'll stop saying that. I'll stop saying garbage. What's the quality of life going to be if it's literally like, yeah, well, I got the money. It's like, how's your marriage doing? Or your relationship, your girlfriend, your boyfriend? How's the friends? Like, you know what I mean? You have to look at all the pillars, all of the areas. It all works together to increase the flow of abundance in your life. If you are doing great financially, but your relationships are not doing well, address the relationships for sure. You need to address all of this stuff. Do whatever you can. Like I said in the beginning, if it resonates with you for therapy and things like that, by all means, check it out. But do what you got to do. Journal about it. You can do affirmations. I'm only attracting the most loving relationships into my life. I have a very healthy relationship with my body, with money. Yeah, whatever it is. What's your relationship with food? What's your, like if somebody does binge eating or had an eating disorder, what's your relationship with food? With who you are as a person? Do you feel you're enough? Excuse me. Just, yeah, the most like relationship with self, with body, higher self. Say source, you can say God, you can say universe. These are relationships. These are connected. It's important. It's very, very important, and this will enrich all areas of your life. So, comments, questions down below. It might be really surprising that you're going, well, I want to launch forward and be more successful. Address your stuff. Address your stuff that's been in there the whole time. It could be inner child stuff from way back when. It could have been shadow stuff. It could, whatever, like the relationship stuff. If you look and you're like, oh, my relationships are an absolute failure, but my career is booming, it's like, that's great. You could be doing even better and enjoy your life so much more if you healed all the relationship issues, all of them. If you directly know, oh, maybe somebody has a commitment issue, or they're just like, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to delve right into it. Whatever it's glaring, but you're just like, no, I just don't want to look at it. Don't want to look at it. Just step up and look at it. Look at it, and it will help you so much. to transform that, and then you'll be able to move forward. Everything will improve in your life. So yeah, it is a really eye-opener for the stuff with abundance, increasing your flow of abundance. So yeah, comments, questions down below. Let me know what you think. It might be different than what people thought when they clicked on this about relationships. It's not like a dating guide, or I'm not about to be doing something like that. I'm talking about relationships to everything, all of the relationships to look at. So yeah, let me know what you think. All right, take care.